Hey guys, it's Fish, and I'm back with another episode of Hearts of Iron 4, The Phoenix Rises Part 2. And in the last episode, we pretty much went all out. We said, stuff it, we are joining the Axis. And now this is what the Axis looks like. Pretty much most of Europe. Apart from the Soviet Union, who, I'm a bit scared of him, but he's at war with the Allies as well. So this could actually work out quite well for us. But there's a few things I've been looking into, and it turns out the British Raj is a major player in this war. Let's have a look. And it says here that major faction members in this war are the United Kingdom and the British Raj. We knock out the British Raj, then we can just focus on the United Kingdom, which would be amazing, because also if we can get this guy, recruitable population, yeah, 500,000, that's not that much. That's not that much. 4.25 million, 11 million, 15 million, 19 million. And that's only on volunteers. I could squeeze them for everything they're worth. Now, there are two options. I finish what I'm doing here, and then immediately either invade Tehran, Iran. They have 33 to 47, so that's actually quite a few. Or we could split ourselves up and do a landing onto the British Raj and come in from the rear. Making sure that we take as much of this as possible, but it looks like we only really need to take, that one. 31 million! Oh my god. Yeah, Delhi seems to be the big thing. There's a few others, but yeah, mostly Delhi. So, I'm going to finish up what I'm doing here. I'm going to finish up on Yugoslavia. I don't care about Romania anymore. Romania is dead to me, although they do have a lot of recruitable population, although they'll join the Allies. So that's, and I'm scared of the Soviet Union. Although they don't really hate us. Yeah, weird. Looks like the Germans and the Soviets aren't going to go to war straight away. 146 divisions though on this border. God, I wish I had that. We really need to finish this Allied war so that we can start working on the real war. But enough about that. Let's get on with it. I think we're on speed 4. Let's go speed 3 for the moment. I want a bit of precision stuff going on here. Now there's some guys here. I'm going to push them up through here. And then we're gonna cut these guys off. We're going to take Beirut, and then that way. I have a real problem with the way that this, if I take control of those units, the general should not be allowed to use them anymore. He's doing his thing, and I respect that. But really, we only need one doing this. Look at how many divisions I have on here besides that. There, off you go. You guys, how do you remove them from the division, from the front line? Yep, cool. Okay, so they're mine now. We've got our whole 20 divisions doing this. Now, how is our... Back out a little bit so we don't get bombarded. Did we end up... Might speed that up just a tiny bit, because speed 4 is fast, but speed 3 is way too slow, and speed 4 is just a tad too fast. How did we go with... Oh, we did, so we can now have 40 in our invasion, which is good. Not going to bother with that one. So 40 would be really, really good if I can land a whole 24, these whole 24 into that there. That'd be amazing. These guys are lazy. Look at that. There's 2 divisions there. Could be doing something with it. No. Nah, not doing that. And now these guys will just slowly bleed out. Slowly but surely bleed out. Look at that. That was easy. There was nothing, literally nothing there. Now, I respect what you're doing, General. But you need to take this, because that will cut them off. And they will have no supplies. You, move, now. take that. It cuts them off. They lose their supplies. Because they've actually got no other supplies in this region. Put him on. Yeah, that puts 21 divisions on that. Now, how are these guys going with their... we're not allowed to look at that anymore. Okay. Let's just attack them. See how they go. They won't ever regain their morale, for lack of a better word. It's not morale. Organisation, that's the one. What are we doing? Resistance to occupation. Yeah, we've got a bit of resistance. So, ooh. Oh. Those damn Netherlands. And I was trying to be somewhat active on this front as well. Though I'm just holding here. It's more of a holding pattern. I really do need to go and fight these guys. So we need to finish this battle very, very quickly. Okay, we've taken that. And you can attack him. And you'll fail. Oh no, that went to them. Actually, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of this war, we all have our participation anyway. And how much participation have I given? 3%. So I'll get very little at this rate. And that's why I'm working to improve that. Okay, so we've nailed that guy to the wall. That's good. Although I think that's going to open up Vichy France. It is, because of where I came from. That's really disappointing. Although that's now that taken care of. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rush these guys up. Why don't you defend your land? Let's just take their port, and then they will starve to death. Okay, so now all of you guys have taken that. It's the messiest borders ever. I hate it. It's disgusting. I'm a bit of a border freak myself. To the point where I'll actually hamstring myself so that I don't get bad borders. Now, we need to make... Oh yeah, we've got our... we're going to make that 2. And then we're done with that. These guys... I'm going to make 4 more. And I also need to make a new one. And I've probably got enough army experience that I can start making some variants. I've definitely neglected the variant feature. I'm not really very good at it. So, yeah, armor, reliability. Oh. Okay, let's just go with 1 for the moment of everything. Yep. Perfect. Actually, armor's the main thing though, isn't it? So let's lose the main gun and let's lose the engine. And we'll go with lots of armor. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So that's the Mark 1, and that's now what you're making. Now we're short of resources. What are we short of? Now we need to be very smart about our resources when we do. We're very short of steel. Okay, the Soviet Union, you're normally pretty good at providing. Now, this army, I very, very desperately need it to finish this up so we can start doing this British Raj thing. Because, and I don't know that I really mentioned this because I must have looked at it before I started, but they only have like 45 divisions or 84 divisions. That's nothing. Considering that they've got the Japanese over here. The Japanese are busy with looking at Mongolia as well. I don't really know what they're doing. Just moving their guys around when we could be finishing off the British Raj. So this guy, let us make another offensive line. What we're going to do is we're just going to take that. And we could wait for some bonus prep. I don't know that they actually have any supplies left. So you're worried about, yeah, the large river crossing, which is, yep, that's a problem. I agree. But I reckon we can get across that, not too bad at all. Oh no. Oh wait. Please give that back to me when I'm finished. Why am I getting 50% attrition on these guys? Okay, I did get my land back and they got theirs, so that's fine. Okay, we've punched across. We're now in. Cairo is ours. Do we get much more participation for that? We got another % of participation, so that's good. I'm thinking about paratroopers as well to get into London, although the air war is not the best. We are badly outnumbered on it. And Germany is just doing a really poor job of dealing with the northern stuff, but yeah, I think they've actually got no resources left, no supplies left, and I think that's why they're going down, because they've got no. Let's have a look. How do we see supply? What's that? Countries and allegiances. No, that's states. Supply. So they are within their own supply. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I don't really understand how supply works all that well, to be honest. Okay, they're doing their thing. These guys have now cut off the enemy, who can now no longer supply the troops they've got. Actually left me one. I'm tempted to, like, bring one of my guys forward. Oh, this war has just been doing its thing as well. Where is my unicorns? There's my unicorns. Because we're smart about this. We can trap this this division here. Oh, that's right. We're going to train something new, weren't we? New division. Let's call them. Yep, they can be those guys. We'll create it from an empty. No. New division, and we'll start with mobiles, cavalry, 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 and MPs, which we don't actually have yet. Okay, I guess we're waiting until that's finished, because then the MPs can deal with this resistance that we've got growing there and there. Now, is there a occupation? Now, where did I find the occupation? I struggle with this every time. Open country list. Nope. I've definitely taken over. No, Turkey's mine, but Iraq isn't. So let's have a look. Can we look at Iraq then? Or are they gone? No, they're still there. Okay. How can they be doing anything? They're gone. Oh well. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to. Where? That's fine. Well, I said I was going to do that, but then they've decided they're not going to play this game anyway, so. He stopped his offensive for some reason. I'm not really sure. Guys, we're going to have to leave that episode there. Thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. If you're new here, down below you'll find the subscribe button. If you subscribe, you'll get Fish Gaming videos in your YouTube mailbox every single day. Alright guys, I've been Fish. This has been Hearts of Iron 4, Phoenix Rises, Part 2. And I'll catch you next time.